Hello, welcome to my workshop. I'm Jeff McDonald. The project I'm working on today is this glued up piece here. It turned out to be just scrap wood, and I just started pulling wood together that I just had laying around. I didn't kick around or tripping over. And I already made one of these, but it was longer, and I cut it off and turned it yesterday. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. Turning one of these striped bowls. Very simple project. With that, let's get started. Okay, just need to tighten this up. All right, so I'm gonna slide my tailstock up and help hold this in place while I get it turned around. Of course, I'll work on the bottom, then we'll put a tenon on the bottom, then we'll get it all flipped around. So what I'm doing, I want a certain shape, right? Now I'm looking over the horizon for it. I'm not looking right where my tool's at. I'm trying to get just a nice, gentle roundness right now, okay? Then I'm gonna have to come, actually I ought to do this now, but I'm gonna put a bead on the end here. All right, I have this little bead tool here. Can you see that? Yeah, right here. All right, so I'm gonna approach it this way into the wood, and it'll cut a nice bead. Actually, the other way, I had it backwards. I had it upside down. I'm gonna approach it this way into the wood. Roll it a little bit. And it cuts a nice bead on top, so that'll be the transition or the edge I'm going to put on it. So what I'm going to do now, there we go, nice little cut up to that bead. Now I've got to reshape it now because I probably should have put this bead on earlier and I didn't. I just thought about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this off. My hole, when I was putting this on, I'm putting this in Purpleheart. Purpleheart has this tendency to, it's a very hard wood, and a tendency to not take threads well. And I knew that, and then the first one of these I made, it went on really well, but this one tore out a little bit. And so it didn't grab as well as I wanted it to. But when you pull the tailstock up, that pretty much takes care of it. All right, I gotta clean this end off real quick. Got my little tool here for that. Okay, I have to go over here to do it though. I'm sorry, you're not gonna be able to see this part. You know what, I should have, I'm gonna do a change. I should have put I wanted to round this off down here, and I should have done it now, and then because that's going to reshape the bowl. So I got to back up and regroup this thing. All right, I'm going to put this back on. Darn it. hate it when I do that. I wasn't quite ready to change it. I'm just in a hurry, I think, today. Of all days, I'm in a little hurry. You'll see what I mean, what I want to do here in a minute. here's what I got. Bowl's all sanded, ready to go. I was debating what what kind of finish I was going to put on, so I just went with Mahoney's walnut oil, Mahoney's finish. I use a lot of this. I buy it by the gallon because it works really well. What I like about Mahoney's walnut oil is, and like any oil, really, it soaks into the wood and really well. So it protects and it's food safe and does a really good job. Puts a nice little shine on it. It's got beeswax in it too, I understand. So, you know, it does a very good job, as you can see. And it's easy. It's very easy to apply. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some on here. And then I'm going to let it set for about 15 minutes, come back, look at it. And if there's dry spots, I'll put a little bit more. And then after about 45 minutes to an hour, I'm going to just wipe it all down, okay? And it does a really good job. I like it. It's primarily my go-to finish. I have a few others that I like to use, but this is my main one. Now what it's going to do, sometimes you'll use water and bring the fibers up, and then you sand again. Well, I didn't do that. So what I do is I use this oil. It'll bring the fibers up, and I'll do a light sand with like 400, knock the fibers off, and then apply a little bit more oil. You know, it does a really good job that way. Alright, so then I'll come back when it's all done. Alright, the bowl is all done. You can see. Yeah. Got sawdust all over it, but it's all done. Little medallion on it. It's a cute little bowl, nice little candy dish, nice and thin. I like to make bowls pretty thin. I don't like real thick bowls. When I first started wood turning, I made them thick because I didn't know what I was doing. But generally you want a thinner bowl, like anywhere between an 1/8 to a 3/16 maybe. Yeah, there it is. Now if I were doing this differently, and I will be doing it differently another time, I would move these different woods around. See how the Purpleheart's not real good to see because it's between the two walnut. I should have shifted things around, but I didn't, so this is what I get. This is the bowl. Alright, well I just want to say thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope anything that I did might have helped you. And if there's something I could have done better and you got any advice, please give it. You know, I'm learning just like most of us are. Alright, with that I'd like to say thank you very much. God bless. Have a great day.